Happy Cricut Monday. What we're going to be doing this week is I want to show you how to make a single layer image, whether it's PNG or JPEG, and turn it into a multi-layer image. That way you can cut it out in vinyl. It's a little time consuming and it has a little bit of a learning curve, but it's really not that bad, okay? So I already have Design Space brought here up on my computer, so I'm going to hit New Project right here where the circle and the plus is on the left-hand side. I'm going to hit that. Okay, and I had something already on my canvas, so I had to replace that. So once you hit that, it'll take you here to your canvas. Now I'm just going to hit upload because I want to upload my image. Then I'm going to hit upload image. I'm going to browse, and it is a pink owl. Here it is. So I'm going to click on that, click choose. Okay, and you can save it as simple, moderately complex. Let's see, that wouldn't work because everything turns pink. Moderately complex doesn't help, so I'm going to save it as complex and hit continue. Okay, so what we're going to do is take our little eraser and I'm going to erase everything off around the owl because I want to get kind of like the base that I'm going to stack everything onto. Okay, so then you hit continue. Okay, and you can save it as a print then cut or as a cut. Now see, this is what we want, this little, just the outside of the owl, and then we're going to start stacking the eyes and the heart and everything on there. So I'm going to save it as a print then cut, and you can put tags in here, pink owl, Google search, okay, and then we're going to hit save right down here in the bottom right hand corner. Okay, and here's the image. Okay, so I'm going to click on that and insert image. Okay, all right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just duplicate this one, so I'll have one as reference. Okay, and this one will be used as my reference piece. When I start putting it together, I can see what all I have. Okay, so what we're going to do after we get him, okay, so now that I have my base here, and then in the right hand corner over here I have the one that's going to let me see exactly how to put it together. We're going to go back. I'm sure there's probably a better way to do this, to upload image, browse, and I'm going to find my little pink owl again, choose it. Okay, I'm going to save it as a complex, hit continue at the right hand corner. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to get rid of everything but this pink. So I'm going to go over here to the top right corner and hit select erase, that magic wand, and I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of this, the nose, the eyes, and the whites of the eyes, this, the little wings, all those little white circles, and the feet. Okay, now hit preview, and then you can see that it didn't quite get everything. Okay, so I want to go ahead and clean this up, so I'm going to hit hide preview at the bottom center. Okay, and what I'm going to do is go up here and hit my eraser, make it just a little bit bigger, and we're going to start erasing anything like this Just basically get it really as good as you can. Okay, and it just takes a little bit of time. Okay, and then I want to get rid of this red here. You make a mistake, you can always hit undo. I'll have to make my little circle a little smaller to go down in there. And if I was actually going to print this out, I would be a lot more careful. But you just have to be really careful. I probably could have picked a better one to do this with. Wouldn't have been quite so intricate. But this will definitely give you an idea of what you're doing. You just want to clean that all up. Now I'm going to go back over here to my eraser and make it much smaller by sliding that scale at the top. And then that way I can get right down in here. And you can see I kind of made it a little different, okay? And then we're going to get rid of this red right in here. And I would also go slower if I was trying to do this to cut vinyl out with. But I'm trying not to make this video so long. You can see I got up in on the pink on that one. So you just have to be careful. And you could go back and forth and see how you did. I'm just trying to move this video on a little bit. So you could really be careful and come down through here a lot more than I'm being. But I think that's good enough for now, okay? So then we're going to hit continue, and we're going to save it as a print then cut. And what we're going to do is we're going to label this pink part of body. It's just whatever you need to remember it by, and then hit save. Okay, so you can see here. Now see, I should have previewed that. See this right here? Upload an image. Okay, and then we're going to hit browse, and we're going to find our little pink out again. We're going to save her as complex. Okay, now what I want to do is get rid of everything but this light pink around her eyes. So I'm going back up here to the select and erase. I'm going to get rid of the background. I'm going to get rid of this pink, that, this. Around this heart as much as I can. The beak, the eyes, the whites of the eyes, and then that. Okay, and then we can go to preview, and you can see it's kind of sloppy. Okay, so we're going to hit hide preview at the bottom. We're going to go up here and get our eraser again and make it just a little bit bigger. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is just erase all of this because I don't want it. and just really try to make sure that I get every little piece, and I will erase this. Okay, and then I'll erase the feet. And I can just really erase all this because I don't need that. It's sort of fun to do this, but like I said, it is time consuming. Okay, now I'm going to go back over here and make this a lot smaller. And I'm going to go in here and try my best to not change this, but I probably am. Okay, you just go up through here. Okay. Then we're going to hit preview. All right, and that's what we have. So that I have a one spot right here that I need to get. So I'm going to hit hide preview, and it's hard to see, but right there it was. Okay, so we're going to hit preview. Okay, that looks good. Now you can see I did change somewhat the nose. So you just need to be careful. Then I'm going to hit continue, and I'm going to label this light pink around eyes. Okay, and hit save. Okay, so you can see I didn't clean this up very good, and even in this I thought that I didn't. Okay, so you can see we're getting the pieces and parts. Okay, so we're going back to upload image. We're going to do browse, and we're going to pull out our pink owl, choose her again, save her as complex, continue right hand bottom of the screen. Now what I want to do is I want to get rid of everything but the red, okay? So I'm going to go up here to the left-hand corner, hit select and erase, and choose my wand, and now just start getting rid of everything but the red, okay? I don't want this white. This might be a little tricky. Like I said, I think I should have picked a much less involved one for this. Okay, so we can hit preview. It's here at the bottom, and you can see I need to get these little specks in here. Okay, so we're going to hit hide preview, and I'm going to hit these again. Okay, then we're going to do preview, but I took away my red, so I don't want that. So I want to undo. Okay. Okay, so we'll hit, what I'm going to do is hit my eraser top left corner, make it sort of big at first, and just erase all of this till we get to the red. You just want to erase it and take your time and try to make sure you get it all really well, because it's kind of hard to see whether you have it or you don't. That's why that preview feature works really well, but you just have to get used to using it and try to take your time. Like, I know I went into that red a little. Okay, so let's look at preview. Okay, let's hit hide preview and go right up here at this very tip. We're going to make this really small now. I mean, tiny, tiny. And I'm going to erase each one of these little white areas. You might know I would pick a very complicated thing to do this to. Not the best thing in the world. All right, so now we're going to, let's just take a preview of it again. That's not bad, actually. Okay, then we're going to hit continue, right bottom corner. Okay, we're going to save it as a print, then cut, and we're going to put red part of heart and wings. Okay, and save, right bottom corner. Okay, so we're getting, now we just need the white and the black and this yellow. Okay, so we're going to upload image again. We're going to browse. We're going to find our little pink owl, choose her. We're going to do, what would happen if I would do simple versus complex? I think complex is going to give us a cleaner look. So I'm going to go with just complex and save it, okay? Go back up here to the left-hand corner, select and erase at the wand, click on it, and then just get rid of everything, I think this time, that is not black, okay? I'm going to get rid of everything that isn't black. And this should be relatively easier. Okay, so let's go down here to the bottom, preview. Okay, so we need to clean up a few things. Okay, so hide preview. I'm going to get my eraser. Make it kind of big because I'm just going to erase all this right now. And it's a lot easier to get to all this. But you could really spend some time on this and do it really well. But like I said, you have to look at the preview part to even see if you're getting everything, because you may not. Okay, let's go to preview and look. Okay, that looks pretty well, but I'm going to get rid of, I think, no, I don't want to do that. I'm going to get rid of this right here. Okay, now let's go to preview and look. Aha, I left a little place right there. Okay, so now we're going to go, let me look at preview one more time. Okay, I like that. Continue. Save it as a print, then cut. And I'm going to say black part of eyes. Okay, and then save. Okay, and you can see I thought I had it, but you really need to take your time. Okay, so now we need the white and this gold. Okay, so we're going to upload our image again, browse. Maybe it's a good thing that I did do something like this, because it's allowing me to do it many more times and then you can see what you don't want to do. Okay, for the gold, I'm just going to hit the complex, continue, go up here to the left-hand corner to my wand, and I'm just going to delete everything that isn't gold. Like his little beak. I don't want that white, and I don't want any of this. Okay, now let's look at preview bottom. Okay, so now what I want to do is hide preview, and I'm going to get my eraser, make it pretty large, and just go in here and erase. But you definitely want to take your time. I mean, you could make so many beautiful things like this if you just take your time. And you can crop things and get it closer that way. If it's close to what you're doing, you can just crop it. And I cut his foot off, so I'm going to undo top right corner. Okay, and come back again. That won't work. I got to get some of that red off. Okay, so let's look at preview. Okay, that looks pretty good except for this little area right there. Okay, so let's hit continue. We'll save this as a print, then cut, and we'll put a tag here of a beak and feet. Okay, and then we're going to save it. Okay, there we have that. Now the only thing we need is the white, okay? So we're going to hit browse again. We're going to upload our image, we're going to find our little owl, click on it, choose her again. Now I just want the white. So what, that won't work. That won't work. It's going to have to be complex. Okay, so we'll hit continue. Now I'm going to get my magic wand and I'm just going to get rid of everything that is not white. Okay, then we're going to hit preview. Okay, hide preview. Okay, I'm going to get my eraser. I'm going to make it bigger and just come down through here and erase all this. I'm going to make this smaller here in a minute. Oh, see, undo. I knew I should have. Okay, now I'm going to take this and make this much smaller. Okay, and I'm going to get rid of this. Okay, and I'm going to get rid of this. And like I said, I think I ended up picking the most intricate and complex one that I probably could have picked. And I thought it would be easier, but it isn't. And then just undo. If like right there where I took that one away, then come in under it. Undo, because I think I accidentally hit Okay. And that yellow, I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave it and see what happens, okay? So we'll hit preview. Okay. And I have one little area right here. Okay. So we're going to hit continue and we're going to say white part of eyes and nose, okay? And then we're going to save it, okay? Now we're going to start getting somewhere, I'm hoping. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to click on this one because he's our base, this one, all of our little parts that we have just done, okay? And then I'm going to click insert images, and as you'll see they're all down here. If you pick one you can actually exit it if you don't want it. So I'm going to hit insert image. They're going to start all just being put here on design space, okay? And you can see we have our pieces and our parts to our little owl. Now you can see there I didn't get around that red very well. And there's our eyes, okay? So what we're going to do is, I'll move this down here. We're going to I'll move this over here too. We're going to take this one. Now if you will look over here, when you click on this, it highlights it over here in this dark gray, okay? It says it's a cut and print. What you want to do is go up here to the top corner where it says print and pick no fill, and that turns him into this gray, okay? Now what you can do now is you can go, let me make him a little bigger so I'm make sure you can see. So what you can do now is go up here to the top where it's gray, click on that gray and find a color that's close to what he was originally, and that's really not it. So we'll just keep that, okay? Okay, so now what we want to do is take this. When you click on this, you can see it highlights it right here. It's a cut and print. So you want to go up here and hit no fill. Where it says fill and print selected, hit no fill. That will turn it gray. Okay, and then we're going to try to find a color. This owl is not going to quite be like he was. So we're going to click on that and kind of make him the same kind of color almost, okay? And you can see that there were spots. I should have taken my time and I could have gotten him much better, okay? All right, now we're going to click on this, and this, you can see right here, is a cut and print. So we want to go over here to where it says print and pick no fill. That's going to turn that gray, okay? And I want to change that color. So we're going to put that there, and I want to change the color. Oh, I don't want all this to be the same color. For demonstration purposes, we'll just turn it yellow, okay? And maybe for demonstration purposes, we will change that to that color, okay? So you can see the different things and where the different color vinyls would be, okay? I think that's going to work out better. Okay, so then this is the next one. It is a cut and print. The same thing, we're going to go right up here to print and click no fill, and it automatically turns it gray, okay? That goes right in here, okay? And then we're going to click on this gray and turn that into the red, okay? Now I need to click on this and make this guy much smaller because he wasn't quite He's too big. So you can see, you just have to play around with it and layer these correctly. And if you don't, you can keep moving it around. He he looks to me like he's turning into Superman. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay, I gotta take him all apart and make him smaller. Okay, and then see if this will fit. Now I'm gonna make him a little bigger. Okay, that's looking better. Okay, then we'll put this one on here, and I still have that off a little bit. Okay, but you just have to have patience and work with it. Now this is looking much like it's supposed to. Okay, so you can see that looks a lot like this, except it's going to be a super bird. Okay, so now we're going to take this, okay, and we're going to do the same principle. Go up here to print, no fill, and then I'm going to turn him into this golden yellow. Okay, that's going to work nicely. Okay, but his feet are too long. Just a little bit. Well, I messed his nose up a little bit, okay? And then now we have the eyes to do, okay? And we're going to go up to print and hit no fill, so they're going to go gray, and we were going to choose the black. Then we're going to just stick that right in there. I think that looks really good. And then what we're going to do next, the last thing, are these little white places. So we're going up to print, no fill, click on this, and we're going to choose the white, okay? And then we're just going to put this right in here like that. You just have to, oh, the wrong one. You just have to that white doesn't want to move. Okay, let's put this back in here. And it's probably a lot easier than I'm making it out to be. But there that is. Now let me go ahead and get rid of this one. But this will show you how you can take a single layer image and turn it into a multiple layer image. Now what you would do, you would have to make it and then save this, so in case you wanted to print it out later, you would just hit make it, and then Design Space would separate these colors into where they individual mats, and you would have your pretty little owl cut out. Now, like I said, they didn't have this pink on mine, and I don't know why. Maybe I did something wrong, but you get the general principle idea. So I hope this video was interesting and you learned something. So if you enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye guys.